They come up from behind there.
Yeah.
And around the borderlines of here, and like this where my canned goods, that's the.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely the German cockroach. You can kind of see them running around up there. German cockroach has got to be the worst of all the cockroaches to get. They get into your drawers, their clothing, your beds. Everywhere that you live, these things live too. They're called commensal insects, which mainly means that they live with people. All of these speckles and stuff here, that's where they defecate, kind of along there. This is a egg casing right here called Utheca, and there's a bunch of little eggs in there, and the little guys will just hatch out. And actually, their #1 diet is the fecal deposits from them adult roaches. That's why they stay alive and multiply. Yeah, we got them down here too. They've defecated all over her cabinets, her dishes, her glasses. I couldn't imagine having to live like that. We got some activity in here. Right here, this is what's called an Utheca. They'll hatch out of there into these little bitty guys right there. This cockroach job ranks in one of the worst jobs I've ever seen, and believe me, I've seen a lot. All right, I've completed my inspection, and I'm gonna spray around and just start killing as many of them as I can in there.
Would this just be a one-time, you just have to do it today?
I would recommend at least trying to get on like monthly or every 3 months with a company, and if you stayed on top of it, you won't have any problems.
If it worked, you can rest for sure. I'll be one of your best customers.
Eula has been living in a roach-infested house for the last 20 years, which seems incredible. But you know, pest control isn't in everybody's budget, and it's not like she hasn't been trying to get rid of them on her own, but she just really needs some professional intervention at this point. All right, what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and take this eugenol oil. I've got some pesticidal soap mixed in with the eugenol oils also. It works kind of like an acid a little bit and will break down the waxy coating on the cockroach's exoskeleton, and then they'll start to leak and lose all of their body moisture and start dying from dehydration. It's fantastic. Hinges are one of the main areas you get these cockroaches. So as I go around and treat the hinges, they're gonna start running around all over the place. I'm gonna flush them out of every nook, every cranny. I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes after the flushing, and when I come back in here, I should have them running all over the place. And then at that point, I'm gonna start doing everything I can possibly do to get them killed off. That's called physical control. The quality of life for Eula and her kids is going to be so much higher when they aren't forced to share their home with 1,000 uninvited, filthy house guests, leaving their fecal matter all over everything. They're dying. I hardly see any moving right now. Compared to what it was, they were running everywhere. Much better. Awesome. All right, I think I got it. I went ahead and I just treated with a eugenol tree oil, and I got them running all over the place, and then I just sat there and sprayed and sprayed. You will see an increase in activity over the next day or two. You're gonna see them moving around, and then I'll be back out shortly after that just to check on it. I'm sure I'll probably have a couple little ones maybe, but I think for the most part, I got the bulk of them tonight. So it should be a lot better in the next couple days. She's had a problem here for 20 years. All the neighbors have got them, and if she doesn't start doing a regular service, she'll get them back in the near future.
All right, I really do thank you.
Oh, no problem. I'll see you in a few days.
All right.
You take care.
You too.
Cockroaches love trailers. Trailers are made with a lot of glue. Glue contains starch, and cockroaches love starch. This place is infested with German cockroaches. That is the worst cockroach you can get. And a lot of them have these Uthecas hanging off the back of them. Basically, there's about 30 eggs in each one of those Utheca casings. And in about 1 year, if this is left unchecked with plenty of food and water and harborage, you could have 2 roaches turn into 1,000,000. Let's see what's going on in these cabinets here. Oh my God, look at this. Unbelievable. Oh, wow, it just gets worse. One cabinet over, the roaches are more intense, and now I know why we got all these dead roaches up here. Oh my God. We got a lot of dead roaches around the stove here. I can see why with all these bait stations. Mr. McDonald has stacked up these bait stations all around the stove, and there's a lot of carnage and dead roaches because of it, but he didn't kill them all. Got a crucifix on the wall covered in roach feces with roaches behind it. Weird. And look at this, we've got a cockroach running around right on top of his breathing apparatus, this piece of equipment here. The cockroaches can get in there, cause damage, and even stop it from working, compromising Mr. McDonald's health even further. And they carry tons of diseases too, over 33 of them. All the nasty ones, botulism, dysentery, the plague, all of them. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and check behind the refrigerator. That's usually where the bigger problems are in a kitchen. Let's see what's up. Oh, gnarly! Oh my word! They're friggin' everywhere. Look at this, back here behind this refrigerator, man. It is terrible. There's like 1,000 roaches back here on the motor, all over the ground, and all these corners here. Oh my God, look at this. Looks like Mr. McDonald got himself some cockroach bombs. Guess they ain't working too well, are they? See all this fecal matter right here? That's what these little bitty nasty mothers are eating on. Look at all that. That's their #1 diet is adult roach feces. How would you like that to be your existence? Boy, these things are so freaking nasty. I'd have to say next to wasp, I hate these things more than anything. It's really terrible seeing people live in conditions like this. Seeing them cockroaches in there really infuriated me. That'll flush some things out. What I was gonna do with the eugenol oil is flush the cockroaches out of hiding. They're gonna be all over the walls, running out every crack and crevice, and then I'm gonna get a vacuum cleaner in here and suck them all up. I can imagine Mr. McDonald trying to get his microwave meal out of here and cockroach droppings sprinkling on top of it like pepper. Here's an interesting factoid. A lot of times when you get sick at a restaurant, you've got deadly bacteria in your food caused by cockroaches. How do they do it? They defecate, they shed their skins, contaminate the food, and it's disgusting. How about that? Basically, the cockroaches right now think they're just getting a bath. Oh, about 15 minutes, they're gonna realize it ain't a bath, it's a bloodbath. Oh, wow, look at this. Woohoo! Nice drapes, I love the cockroach pattern. Pretty cool, huh? There's no vacancies in this roach motel, but I'm gonna make some. It usually takes about 15 to 30 minutes for them to die when you hit them with the eugenol oil. It's kind of slow acting, but there is a quicker way. Crush them. Problem solved. So after about 20 minutes, when I knew the cockroaches would be out and exposed, I went in with a vacuum cleaner, but I couldn't use just any normal vacuum. I had to use one with a HEPA filter. Now what this HEPA filter does is suck up garbage, cockroaches, pull it into the bag, and not disperse airborne particles out the back of the motor. Most vacuum cleaners will do that. You vacuum up something and diseases and particles become airborne. And with Mr. McDonald's breathing conditions, he can't afford to breathe anything like that. It could even end his life, and I'm not being over dramatic. Okay, I'm done with the vacuuming. Now it's time to tell my customer the roaches are cleaned up and what to expect from here. Oh, hey, how y'all doing?
We're doing good. All right.
So it's all clean in there. You're gonna have a little activity for about the next 2 or 3 days where they're running around, still affected by the eugenol oils. And you'll probably have to do a little sweeping the next day or two with some dead roaches. And after that, you should be roach-free, man.
Well, I'm happy. I can't wait to get back in my home without no roaches. It'll be wonderful. It'll just be so wonderful.
And of course, with all that dander and the cockroaches gone, it's gonna really help out with your breathing situation.
I didn't know they'd mess with your health that bad.
Yes, sir. I went ahead and left a bottle of that eugenol oil in there. It's a little slow acting, but it will not cause any complications with your breathing. And most of the other insecticides on the market would cause a complication.
Well,
so
you can believe it, we'll really use it.
if you see any cockroaches moving around, just blast them with it.
I sure will.
Well, thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Billy.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
take care.
Bye, Billy.
Doc Morgan is the person I always turn to when I need help rehabilitating or treating any injured animal. So I was happy to be able to return the favor and get rid of the most pervasive pest I know, roaches.
Hi there.
Hello, how are you doing? Are those roaches just dropped on my head?
Probably. That's why you're here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they are everywhere. They are everywhere.
Look at this.
Adults, babies, eggs.
Well, they've gotten in here and taken hold. You did the right thing by calling us. We'll get it taken care of, though. I got a pretty good understanding of the layout in here, but I'm not familiar with the other building. Can I look at that real quick?
You want to go over there?
Yes,
Sure.
ma'am.
Okay. Here is our other room. It's a little bit smaller, but same problem.
Gotcha.
Same problem.
Got some babies in here, too. I see the baby possums. The roaches could have come in with a sick animal, or they were attracted to the animal feed. The important thing is that I get rid of them without harming any of the animals. A lot of exterminators can't do that. I'm gonna get it taken care of.
Okay, good.
Well, thank you, Doc Morgan.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get some equipment.
All right.
I'm gonna be attacking these roaches with the eugenol oil. That's gonna kill them for sure. Also, I need some long-term residual. I'm gonna use an abamectin-based roach bait. It's gonna be safe for the animals and definitely not safe for the roaches. Who do we got over here? Who's in my treatment zone? What's up, brother? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start blasting with the eugenol oil, gets him running around, and kills them dead. Whatever I hit is gonna die right now, except for the animals, of course. All right, now I'm gonna pull the refrigerator back and see what's going on in here. If it's anything I think, we're gonna have a lot of cockroaches there. My God, look at this. We've got a hidden raccoon back here, hiding in the motor. Check him out. We got cockroaches right here with all kinds of viruses and diseases. And look at this, we got this raccoon over here sleeping right next to these filthy cockroaches. This is how diseases and viruses get around. Running around spreading the diseases, huh? You gonna get some of that cooties on me? He shook his head no, but he is. He's getting cooties all over the place. Check out this little cat right here. He's trying to eat the cockroaches that I sprayed with the eugenol oil. This is why you have to be responsible with the chemicals you put out in the environment, because you can't control where the chemicals are gonna end up, like with the little cat right here. Okay there, kitty. You're the bad kitty, man. Leave them cockroaches alone. That's for me. I'm a professional. Keep eating them cockroaches, you're gonna end up like my brother Ricky, boy. You better chill with that. Okay, that should finish it up. I vacuumed, I baited. Now it's time to see Doc Morgan.
Hi there.
Hello.
How'd it go?
I think it went extremely well. I love the zoo. You guys have always been friends and helped us at VexCon, and I was very excited to help you guys out and get this taken care of for you.
We really appreciate it. We really do.
So,
Yeah.
well, thank you so much
Okay,
for giving
all
me a
right.
call and
Thanks
helping
a
us
lot.
out like you do.
Okay, great, great.
Take care, Doc Morgan.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. With the roaches gone, Doc Morgan's job should get that much easier. I know that any animal I send there is gonna be safe from roaches and harsh chemicals. I'm finally able to grab the gator, and instantly he starts freaking out. He's not happy about being drug out of this water and wants to fight me every step of the way.
Oh, he's heavy.